Oh, it's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and dale to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary, 'cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
To anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road.
the world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be
But
afraid.
every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Adventures waiting further down the road.
Let's go!
Greetings, welcome, friends. We are back again. It feels like it has been longer than a month since the last time we did this, but I am glad to have you guys back. This is the 5th episode of our 2024 Patreon adventure, the Underworld. I love it. It's spooky. It's scary. It's convoluted with a lot of plot. So I hope you've been paying attention because I don't have a lot of time to wrap up exactly what we've done so far, but I'll give you a little hint if this is your first time watching, like, well, as usual, who is here, welcome. Thank you so much for popping in. Glad you found us. This is the 5th episode. Don't worry. I will make sure that you guys can follow along if you are new here. So just a heads up, not so much for this episode. Well, it depends on what direction they go. There is not too much in the way of language or graphic violence in this particular adventure. However, we will be dealing with some themes that might not be suitable for all audiences. Tonight is, well, we'll see what happens. But that's just a little bit of a disclaimer. Please proceed with caution. Now, Our story began back in January when we played our first game. It was set in the capital city of Mirai on a remote volcanic island that was suddenly plunged deep into the bowels of the mountain upon which it set. So, as a horrid thunderstorm rattled the world above the soil, 3 heroes raced to the aid of the people trapped below and discovered that not only were many of the city dwellers still alive, but were indulging in the tensions that had built up among them, like the very lava beneath their feet. The direction you're supposed to go is down and down and down. So, you're in the Underworld, there's only one way to go, and it's down. Some victims of this terrible disaster within the city blamed the cult of Deos. It's a commune of priestesses responsible for the island's yearly human sacrifice. Don't we love it? They blame them for the incident. Others blame the city's leadership, specifically, I'm going to say this very clearly tonight, no hints here, specifically Lord Allender, head of a governing body called the Proadroi. He's basically the city leader. All are certain that something or someone has angered the gods who have dealt punishment upon them. I'm almost done with the wrap-up, I promise. Our heroes have joined forces with the village elder, Calandra, Rip, who has led them through the veil between the mortal realm and the afterlife, following the trail of High Priestess Halara as she searches for her daughter, who was wrongfully sacrificed on the very night that the city was swallowed whole. They have paid the ferrymen, crossed the river, passed through the first, second, and third realms. And remember, that's last time they came upon that grove of trees where the sacrifice was supposed to be, that she wasn't there. And they are still in pursuit of the High Priestess, in pursuit of her sacrificed daughter, and in pursuit of a solution to that sunken city. Oh, yeah. And they've been definitely making a name for themselves in the Underworld along the way. So let us delve into the Underworld. I'm so excited. I love this game. All right. Look, everybody's here. Hi, guys. All right. So, again, we do have some new folks here. So I am going to mention, if you could just very quickly kind of go round robin and tell us your character name and, I don't know, anything important if you want to.
Want to go with me again? Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
I am Bree. Full name is Brendan Culver. I am the Twilight of the Cleric. Fire does not like me for some reason. I don't know why, but it is not my friend. But I am here on a walkabout with my friends now.
All right. Sweet.
I am Free. I used to be a cop. Now I'm an inquisitive rogue. And I have a fireproof shirt.
I have a cloak of ice and a desert. I'll be cool.
Yep.
Hello everybody. I'm Rev Tommy. Everyone's favorite Twitch mod here, out in bouncing between Oklahoma Run Fair and Tennessee Run Fair. Come see me if you're out in the area. I am playing Nardo Lee, a very, very, very hungry Rune Knight fighter. You just can't seem to find any pizza.
I promise you, it's here if you're gonna get it. I'm gonna make sure you get it. I'm gonna lead you there. I'm gonna guide you gently toward the pizza. It is here for you, I promise.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Hello, do you deliver?
We need to do like a mix between this and GIF and Bravolio's pizza money from the main game. Just
yes.
Nardo Lee joins
I'm
them.
for it. Yes.
I mean, I think I got some pizza money here.
All right. So we are going to, you guys actually remembered. Good. Awesome that we opened this adventure. We're ready to rock and roll in a desert. You have just come out of a snowy forest where it was freezing cold, jumping through a wall of fire to be standing in a very, very hot and very barren desert. Yeah. Welcome to the fourth realm. Yep. Devoid of water or shade, this desert is gently sloping. There's sand dunes that extend in every direction, and the air is rippling with heat. The sun is high, it's bright, and it's in a cloudless blue sky. There is a statue sat high atop a pillar, the white marble lightly dusted with some sand, and I don't know if anyone recognizes this particular statue. Those of you who got our guide to the gods and goddesses, the pantheon of this game, of Mirai, might recognize that. But yeah, and of course, as always, when you looked behind you, that door you just came through was completely gone.
As she sips her wine.
I told you I was drinking on this one.
Oh, it is just like a midsummer day in the swamp. It is a little hot. Not much.
Oh, maybe we should stand in the shade of the statue.
This is nothing compared to all the fire you keep walking through, though, Bree.
Must you remind me? It is not fire, it is the sun, which is a big ball of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see any footprints? Anything in the sand?
No, not particularly. But remember, this picture wasn't a very good example. There are some really high sand dunes around you. So there are no footprints here, but there are sand dunes leading you left and leading you right. Or straight forward. They're definitely high above you in either direction.
Is there one more that's closer to any trees or anything like that we could?
There is one to your right that is closer to move around than the one to your left. You don't see any trees. There's those couple little, I'll show you again. There's a couple little like cactus looking things. They're not providing very much shade. But if you stand in the dune to your right, you might catch a little bit of it.
Well, we got this nice big statue in front of us. Why don't we check it out first?
Okay.
Okay. I'm not going to have you roll for this just yet because it's very obvious that there is a plaque at the bottom of this one, very similar to the plaque under the statue of Ulfine that you decided to read in the realm that you walked into, her realm. And it reads, Falcon head, serpent led, a false son makes fitting punishment for false promises. I'll say that again. Falcon head, serpent led, a false son makes fitting punishment for false promises. That's not foreboding.
I'm not going to be able to read these notes because they are fast.
I got it for you. So, false promises. So somebody likes to strap people who break their promises out in the desert.
I mean, I would too, to be fair.
So, Free, do you want to take a look on one of these sand dunes?
Sure, we can go see if we can get a better view.
Okay.
Are you heading left or right, Free?
You said the right was closer?
The right is closer.
Why don't we try that way, Bree?
Let's go.
Okay. All right. So as you round the sand dune, one by one, you kind of come around it. It's big. It takes you a few minutes here to get all the way around. Right there, right in front of you, barely 500 feet away, You are surprised to see a beautiful little oasis. There's a pair of palm trees that mark the edges of a fig tree grove. And that all surrounds a little pool of blue water. There's a sweet aroma of foliage, and there's definitely a lot of shade in there. And it is pretty intoxicating looking amidst all of this oppressive heat. But it's very thick foliage, though. You can't quite see all the way in.
Does it look magical?
Roll a perception or a detect magic or something for me.
Eight.
No more than anything else down here. Remember, everything else has that weird shadowy glow to it, so this is not any different. All right.
I'm just gonna go. This is a dilemma between the player and the character, because I know I don't want to go over there, but she is just gonna wander her little butt. It looks fine. Let's go. Shade, yeah.
It's entirely up to you. There's other directions you can go. All right. If you're going.
I'm gonna
are
look.
you two-
I'm gonna look
Yeah,
to
go
my fellows and be like, I'm gonna go. Looks fine to me.
Well, it just took us a minute to walk here. Do you want to just double check in another direction and see if there's anything else to see before we commit? I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to walk right back here after a few minutes.
Sure.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
go in the-
Take a direction.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll kind of loop around the next dune that would have been forward from the statue and head towards the left from there.
Okay. It's going to take you a little bit. Actually, as you're looping, why don't you roll a perception for me, all three of you? I just want to see if you catch something on your way around.
Probably 24.
Okay. You hear anyone else?
It's not a 1, but it was a 2. So
Bree is humming to herself
18.
as she walks. All right, Nardo and Free. Nardo, you kind of hear it. Free, you definitely hear it. Bree, you would have maybe heard it if you weren't humming to yourself.
we're making sand castles. We're playing in the dunes. Du- 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 du.
Free for sure. You hear this like disgruntled mumbling. Not quite loud yelling, but sort of the kind of sounds that you would make like when you drop something on your toe at home. You try not to wake somebody in the next room, but you definitely have to say something. Yeah, that disgruntled, like frazzled, Gannon, that kind of thing. And see, we're still getting paid for now. I didn't say anything.
Shut the front door.
Can I get a bearing on that?
Yeah, it is coming from the oasis. It's kind of drifting over to you.
So we kind of took a turn and then we heard
As you're walking away from it.
from the oasis.
Yep. All right.
Okay, I pointed that out to Bree since she looks distracted.
Huh? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Free, was that back at the thing?
Yeah, it sounded like something was unhappy that we did not head towards that oasis.
Oh, maybe it's someone that, the lieutenant sent us here to help again.
Yes.
The way things have been going. Hey, Bree! Get over here.
Come, Jacqueline. No. You can do sandcastle later. Come on. Let's go. They need us. Let's go. Yes? Can I help you? Hi.
I love how you guys unofficially work for the lieutenant that you've never met.
No.
You just employed yourselves.
I think it's time to lean into it.
I love this. This is a great choice. I just am laughing that it's definitely a choice. All right. As you are heading in this,
we're going back to the thing.
Say it
okay, so
again.
you are
I don't know. I let's get our bearings first before we head over towards something that was unhappy that we didn't head towards it. Let's get our bearings. Let's see what's around another dune or two.
okay.
I don't know.
saying.
Maybe it's just the rogue in me, but I suspect trapped that way.
All right. As you head to the left, around that next dune, off much further. This one is way down, but again, it is an open desert, so you do see it. It's almost like how far away should it? Looking down a football field, perhaps, or further at something. There is a collection of rocks, and one of them is bizarrely in the shape of, not carved by any human hand, not an actual statue, but just happens to naturally be in the shape of what looks like a bird's head, like the profile of some kind of bird of prey.
And we can't see anything around it, just that it's the shape of a bird.
Yeah, it's a small collection of rocks. Think like sort of like the Grand Canyon, those brown orangey rocks in a small collection, a small cluster, the biggest one sort of sticking out. And I have an image? I don't. Okay. I don't have an image for you of that from a distance. No.
Well, why don't we go over and check this out? This looks unusual.
Okay. All right.
Get back to the
What
waist, make it a little warmer and get water later.
There.
I'm sorry, guys. I did not hear.
Say that again, Nardo.
What is usual for down here?
Yeah. Fire.
All right. Fire. Yeah. Yep. All right. You do come upon, as you get closer, this collection of rocks. As you get closer, you don't hear anything. You don't really, nothing's happening. No crack of thunder or anything. As you get closer, you do see that it is actually underneath that large beak, right? Almost like it's a big roof or a big awning. You do see, as you get closer, that there is a cave under that big old falcon head. Hidden, kind of underneath it.
Shade, Bree.
Shade. Does it look like any footprints or anything that's been around it?
There is not. There is not. Remember, the sand is being sort of
We're not going to see anything.
It's kind of like the snow. You're really not going to catch much. Just as a heads up there.
Still worth a shot. Shall we approach?
Cautiously. Things seem to, the hairs in the back of my neck are standing up a little bit. It just feels too convenient that there's this much shade in the desert. Oasis.
Does it
cave.
look magical? That I can do an arcane or investigation?
Go ahead. Let's see.
Which one do you want me to do? Arcane or investigation?
Which one's higher for you?
They're the same.
Okay, do arcane. Let's do it.
Stop rolling you. 6.
No more than anything else has been.
Replace your die.
In
I
jail.
know. Yeah.
It's
Oh, is that
2.
one of our new green ones too?
No, this is one of the.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Cool.
would
I
be
mean,
very
come
upset.
on. Don't do that to me.
Actually, I got all of the new dice a couple weeks ago.
Yay!
There's more new dice?
It's nice when you get free dice.
There are some sets out at Tennessee. They're not 21s, but they are full sets that they're selling just exclusively at 10 Rand. Anyone who's there and you want them, just so you know, if you find Paolo Garbanzo, you will find special dice. They're not 21s though, but they are special.
I have all the newer parts of the D21s.
Oh,
got
the
the
green and the
green.
purple and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The purple and
Yeah.
the V2.
Nice.
I got the newer rainbow one too. So I got the.
We
I'm
got all
jealous.
the
I'm
old ones. We don't have the new rainbow one yet.
All right. We have to become better dice goblins, guys.
I am a dice goblin. Did you not see it? I'm about to I'm debating whether I'm should I change the dice every game now? I probably could. I have enough.
You could. Oh my gosh. All right.
Every roll is a different die.
I can,
You could.
but
No
it's
need for
on
dice
the end
now.
of a bed and I'd have to dig. So it's
Yeah.
just gonna have to do.
All right. So
So-
let me. Yeah. There you go.
Free. Free. Can you do your rogue thing and go poof and sneak in and take a look? See.
Well, I mean, we kind of are out in the open, so I don't know how well stealth is going to help me here, but I can certainly investigate around and see if I see anything, trap-like or, dangerous.
I touch your shoulder and give you guidance
If you can,
if you need.
Yeah, I do have an eye for detail.
Okay.
Let's
And
see.
I'm gonna stay here because I am loud.
So I could do a perception and look around, and I crit failed that.
Oh no. Yes, you reach the mouth of a mysterious cave and you crit.
Yep.
Okay. I hate to do this.
God damn it.
Well, actually, technically speaking, we don't crit fail checks. So my eye for detail would still kick in, so my minimum roll is an 8.
Okay.
What
Well.
was the
Which actually gives me a
guidance?
14.
Oh, that's right. You did get guidance.
Oh, and plus guidance, which is how many more?
D4.
D4.
Mhm.
So my crit fail is actually a 16.
Okay. You don't see anything.
You trip and then you almost you catch yourself.
You catch yourself. Yeah, you don't see anything. But I will tell you that there should be an absence of sound. You know, like the ambient noise that like a computer monitor would make in an empty room. The
White noise?
hum of an air conditioner. The purr of a kitty cat. Look at the baby. Yeah, you were expecting an absence of sound, and somehow you get a feeling there is some kind of ambient, almost white noise coming from inside the cave.
Well, let's investigate that noise.
Okay.
Can I assist?
Oh,
Give you advantage?
This noise you want to investigate, but the other noise you just wanted to just walk away from.
Hey, listen, you can go ahead. The world is your oyster. Or
Look,
should I say the underworld
look,
is your
look.
under oyster.
When she says go, I have to go. It's my little sister. She has to go over there. She didn't want to do it. It was scary. I mean, yes.
Yeah, it's fine. It makes sense to me.
His face. He's not happy.
Listen again. Go where you need to. You're the trespassers in the underworld. You trespass in any direction you want. It's not like there's a big, scary god king waiting for
We're here
you.
doing the work for the lieutenant.
Yes, we have a job. We need badges.
Sure. I can't wait for this conversation to go down.
I got someone can help me with that, I think. We'll see.
Me too. That's in my back pocket.
So I assume I was going to roll investigation, walking around the cave.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. Apparently, when you tripped, your shirt came off. You robe. You definitely hear that sound is like a I would say it's not a cat purring sound, but there is a purring, repetitive hum, rolling of the R's sound coming from the cave, and it sounds like it is fluctuating. It's not steady. And it is coming from further in the cave than you can currently see. Also, it's very dark, so you can't really see that much anyway.
Yes, they can.
Oh, yeah. What's that meme? Did you send that meme? Dark Vision.
Yes, I did. Yes. That was my meme. What's it called, though? Hold on. Eyes of the Night. So everybody has dark vision for 120 feet.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm going to change that narrative. All three of you see a writhing coil of an enormous snake.
What's it doing?
You don't see its head. You just see the coil sort of like wrapped around itself. Kind of like you find a snake under a rock in your garden. Just sort of writhing, just sort of relaxing. One big coil wrapped around itself.
Me personally,
Just,
this is
chilling out in
nightmare
its
fuel,
cave.
but Bree's okay.
The plaque. Falcon head, serpent lead. This is ringing bells, people.
False promises, and that's all I got.
I have no images of this because I figured people might have phobias, so I did not put an image up. You're fine. It sucks that it's still happening, but I already figured that if it was a snake or a spider, I was not putting it on the screen for anybody who is not cool with that.
I mean, you could have, but I wouldn't have been looking at the screen.
No, you're good. You're good. All right.
A false son makes a fitting punishment for false promises. I have no idea what that might mean, but a plaque let us talk about a snake under a falcon head. Do I see anything else? And at this point, I'm going to start sneaking because now I'm inside the mouth of the cave, so I'm going to start sneaking.
Right. If you would like to do any kind of history, because you are thinking down this road, because you are thinking about, I don't know how much it would help you, but if you want to try and remember something that you read before you came down or something Calandra said to you or something like that, if you want to roll a history, you can because you're thinking, but you don't have to. I don't know how much it'll help you. But since you're doing the legwork already.
Yeah, I just got a 12.
Okay, yeah, you kind of, again, it just kind of sounds familiar. You definitely, it's like, okay, we saw it on the plaque. All right, so you are currently sneaking. How,
sneaking.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, and I got a 22 on the stealth, so hopefully that's good.
Okay. As you get closer, you do notice this snake is like occupying the entire cavity of this. I mean, you only made it in a couple of feet. It is enormous and it is folded in on itself. You are only seeing a fraction of this thing. Now, granted, it's not a huge cave. Your head is pretty much touching the top of the cave, but it is covering, it is sleeping under there, or at least not attacking you or anything at the moment. And it is filling the entire cavity.
How come I never see nothing in the player's handbook about parcel tongue?
Yeah, why is that not a language that we can learn?
It should be. I agree with you.
Right.
That would be so cool to be like a snake charmer, snake speaker person. I mean, you could be now. Either that or you could be its dinner. I don't know.
Do we see any of this, or is it just like free that's up there and we're seeing back?
No, you can see this too because you all have your dark vision at the moment, and it is
Okay.
less than 120. It's only like a stone's throw into the cave at this point. You're it's there. You're there. It's there.
Is there a small rock or a pebble around somewhere?
Sure, there's plenty.
Yeah, I was hoping so. I'm going to pick one up. I'm going to use sleight of hand to toss one over the snake into the back of the cave. See if we can make some more.
Roll for me because he's real close to the top of the cave wall or the ceiling. You can still make it, but I want to see how, because you might hit him. Is kind of where I'm going with this.
Right. Yeah, this is a big risk. Oh yes, 25.
Okay, so you managed to
There's the good ones. Yeah.
yeet that pebble over the snake. You do hear it hit the ground on the other side, but in doing so, you see the snake start rippling, moving around itself. It is now awake, and it brings its head around, eyes you up, and I think we need some initiative, friends. Yeah.
Oh, it's a snake.
Hey, it's better than if you hit him with it.
I got a 15 on initiative.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, all right. And, okay. All right, so it's going to go free, the snake, Nardo, and then Bree. All right. Yeet. Yeet. All right.
How far away is it?
It is right in the mouth. I mean, at this point, with its head sticking up, it is like free. You're like right under it. It is not 10 feet from you.
All right, Free, that's you.
I'm going to take a bonus action to engage my insightful fighting.
Okay.
I need to make a wisdom check against that creature.
Okay.
So an opposed wisdom check.
Okay.
Watch me fail this. Oh.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Yeah, I'm sorry you did.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. It was worth a shot.
I'm sorry.
I mean, maybe he
All right,
still
so
wants to
it is-
talk.
Yeah, that's my next play here. While drawing my bow and knocking an arrow, I'm going to say, "Greetings, great serpent in the shade below the falcon. Please don't eat me."
I not eat you. I guard cave. Go away. That wasn't as menacing as I intended it, so yeah, it hits.
Great serpent. May I be blessed with your name?
Name. Serpents have no name. All serpents are one here in Grand Kingdom of Dead.
Kingdom of Death? Is that what you said? Or dead?
Dead.
Dead.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes
Kingdom
more
of
sense.
the Yeah.
Nardo, I have something planned. If you want me to go next.
Yeah, I'm not taking an action. I'm just going to very cautiously watch the snake, and if it moves, I'm going to shoot it.
I'm
it's-
going to
it's kind of
cast
going-
calm emotions on the snake.
Okay.
Charisma 13.
Does not. does not.
I tried.
You did.
Great Snake, what is it that you are guarding here?
Guard cave. Guard secrets. You are not welcome, oh mortal one.
Oh, please accept our apologies. We did not mean to trespass where we are not needed. However, we are searching for somebody.
Not here. Go now, or I will make you leave.
I look over at Free, raise an inquisitive, turtly eyebrow. Like, do we need to be here?
All snake are one. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to see what you do.
Okay.
No, I can't do it. No.
Hmm.
I'm stuck bipedal. I was hoping I was going to be able to turn into a snake.
That's a good idea.
I can't do it. Change appearance won't let me go quite that far.
No. Oh, that would have been cool.
I could give myself a snake head. Maybe appear like a what are they called? Sahuan? What I can't remember what they're called. The snake people that walk around.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I'm blanking too. Yeah, I think go for it.
I can definitely do that.
Put it in the comments because we're both having a brain party.
I'm gonna take some chicken feet that we got and just kind of lay it down and back away. Slowly, back away. For you, great serpents, please.
Slithering.
All right, so
yeah, I'm gonna pull my hood back and stand up and let a snake tail out and change my appearance into I think they're called Sahuan. It's something in that neighborhood, but it's a snake creature. And
gotcha.
Are these secrets forbidden to snake kind?
The snake comes very close to you. Not to attack, just lowers its head to you. Looks at you this way. Looks at you that way. Looks down at the chicken feet that were left for it. Looks back at you, Free, and says, "Mortal one, mock. Great name of great king. Mortal one will pay." And it's going to bite you. I'm so sorry. All right. So let's see. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Ooh, that's gonna hit.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Okay. And then that is only going to be 5 piercing, though. It could have been a lot worse. If you would, though, please take a Constitution saving for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not one of my better ones. Oh, sorry. That was a. So
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, that's a 6. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a 6.
Okay. So yeah, I said it could be worse. You were going to take. I'm so sorry. You're going to take 5 poison on that one. Ooh, I apologize.
Ouch.
How's your HP?
Still over half.
Okay.
We did level
All
up. I'm not as weak anymore.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep us in
We're still
our.
like got that rest though. The last one.
So I'm gonna let Nardo go next because that was the initiative we had previously rolled. I just
Mhm.
want to stay in it. Sorry. You tried.
Yanti, that's what I was. Yes, thank you, Zarkenford. Yanti. I was totally off.
We have a snake people in the LARP that I do, so that's my brain kept going to. Okay, sorry.
How tall is the cave that we're currently in?
It's
what are its rough
really
dimensions for where we are currently at?
the doorway is, I would say, only about 20 feet wide and is not more than 7 feet above your head. It's a very low ceiling, lower than a normal room. So like between 7 and 8 feet.
Okay. So that's the doorway. What about a little bit further in where the snake actually is? Is it a little bit taller?
It's not taller,
So
not
like
yet.
at least 10 feet?
It's at least 10 feet,
Okay.
but it is not really, I mean, it's barely opening into, you can't really see, the thing is so big.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what sort of space is available.
You're fine. So wide, it's going to be somewhere, it's less than 20 feet wide right now. Maybe, let's say less than 30 feet wide right now. I didn't write dimensions down for the entrance of the cave. I apologize for that. And then it is somewhere between 7 and 8 feet in the doorway. It might raise up to about 10, like a normal room further in. But again, this is just the mouth of the cave that you're able to see. It does keep going, but with those dimensions. But that's behind the snake.
Yeah. Well,
You can't really see it.
Yeah, well, I'm just asking because for reasons, if anything's smaller than 10 feet, it don't work for me.
Oh, you're 10 feet from it, and it's occupying way more than 10 feet of space inside, so go for it.
10 feet tall is not enough room for me to do a thing.
Oh, I thought this was a positive thing. I was like, yeah, do it.
10 feet I need 10 feet of clearance if I was to invoke something.
No, it's sticking its head out like it is right there. Sorry. Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
So it'll have this particular thing will have to wait a bit.
Yeah, you can lure it out or run it.
Of course, it's only one bad guy. That's one opposing character here. I can't use that. I got these runes. I can't use them yet. I guess I'm just going to make an attack.
Okay.
Just a plain old sword attack.
Okay.
Let's see here. We're going to. Let me double check things here. Okay. It is going to be with my longsword. And that'll be a 12 to hit.
Nope. Your sword slides right off. It's very tough. Scales.
Okay. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Don't have my action surge back yet. But I am going to use a bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm going to invoke the frost rune I have on I have inscribed on my shield.
Okay.
To increase my sturdiness.
Okay. Sounds good.
And I can do that once for short rest.
All right.
Yeah, I might need it.
You very well might.
I've been debating whether if I want to do a small thing or a big thing. I'm going to go big or go home.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a big snake.
I'm going to cast Moonbeam on it. I'm going to step in front of my compatriots and cast Moonbeam, which is radiant damage.
Oof. All right.
if it does a let's see, it's an attack.
Okay.
So, wait, no, you rolled a 1 earlier. Let me get my daughter's dice. She rolled good. 15?
Yes. Woo! That was close. Okay.
That is a 2nd level spell. So, let's see. 2d10 of damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
5. It's half. 5.
Okay. Hey, it's something. All right. Anything else before we move on? Now that you smacked it with 5.
Nope.
All right. Back to Free.
It's still right on me, right?
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's right there. Okay, he's gonna get a little piercing damage, hopefully himself, with a rapier.
Okay.
Which is a hit.
Okay.
So that is going to be because of my upgraded sneak attack. Wait, why didn't it do the sneak attack? Oh man, that's wonderful. That is 19 damage with the rapier.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage and get very far away from the snake.
Okay. Sounds good. That 19 was better. All right. You are going to disengage, but Nardo and Bree are going to be still right there at the mouth of the cave, just outside of it. So, Nardo, also, this is starting to sound way more Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets than I intended, and I didn't think about it, and now this is making me laugh. Anyway, quick, grab a book. Stab it. Maybe it'll go in. Nardo, it's going to sort of look at you, bless you, tilt its head, and it is going to start whispering at you very low so that only you can hear it. It's going to get very moving toward you. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's going to casting Charm Person on you. Yeah. And then I believe, let me just make sure. Let's do a wisdom saving throw for that one. I just wanted to make sure I had all my ducks in a row here. Is that a different level than I?
All right. Well, this I think the only thing that can save something really, really bad happening is an advantage. So I think it's the only way to bypass a 1.
Well, if you got him, you can throw him. I'll wait a couple
seconds. Roll better.
I mean, remember, guys,
Advantage
you can use.
Well, yeah, I think advantage is the only thing that will actually.
Well,
hey,
you rolled
Nardo,
an actual
roll
one.
other dice.
Yeah, the crits are sacred.
I'm
You
rolling
can't.
the thing on the computer because I can't roll physical dice in my car.
You're forgiven.
All right.
Yeah, those crit
All
fails,
right.
unfortunately, are sacred.
Yep.
2.
So it was an actual 1. You didn't just fail like a 2 or a 3. You actually failed.
I rolled a 1 plus my 1 makes 2.
Okay. Unfortunately, this snake is going to be speaking directly into your soul. And I will mention that something strange is happening. This is just Nardo. You yourself, that whispering in the snake's voice gets much deeper as you're starting to hear it echo in your head, almost as if another voice is speaking on top of the current one, if that makes sense. And this much deeper voice is...
subliminal messaging?
It's buy McDonald's, eat our French fries, drink Diet Cokes. Anyway, no, it is just the voice itself. Oh my God, King! Look at me go. All right. All you really notice is that as the snake is saying, I am your friend, tell your friends to go away, tell them there's nothing here, you're hearing it in a deeper voice. Or a different voice that's much different than this one. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So that was Snake turn. So actually, Nardo, it is your turn now. So good buddy, good friend, good snake pal. You now feel a very overwhelming need to get your friends to stop doing this, go away, or make them go away.
In the meanwhile, I'm shooting a beam of moonlight at it.
It's going to take it every round, right?
Yeah. For 1 minute.
Gotcha.
And you get to do another action, too. As long as you don't break that spell.
As long as it's not concentration.
So, can I realize that there's a secondary... I realize that there's a secondary voices coming through it and kind of and such?
Yes, you will recognize it as two voices speaking the same words at the same time.
Seeing this, I kind of am thinking along the lines of that there's a kind of like a, say like the snake is acting like it's like a familiar, and its handler or boss or king or whoever is in charge of that is speaking through the snake, trying to communicate to me. That's what I might be kind of thinking a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know, just I'm gonna say back to the snake, we do not mean any harm. We do not wish to actively fight or hurt you. We're just seeking help and assistance finding someone that is lost.
Okay.
To see what I can get for a reaction back.
You do not get any particular reaction, other than it's going to continue to tell you to get your friends. That it's going to tell you that it is going to want your friends and you to just leave. Just go. Mean us no harm. Go.
No harm. Big moonlight.
I will lay that to my compatriots as well.
Okay. All right.
Mean
you no harm. As
hold an action.
As you're actively harming it.
Yeah, I can't wait to do an action.
Okay.
Hey, it harmed first.
I am not actively harming it.
All right. Anything else with your turn, Nardo?
No, because I'm charmed right now, so I can't really attack it if I wanted to.
You don't really want to right now. You're like, that snake seems cool. He's just. I told him we're here to hang out. He still wants you to go though. All right, Bree.
Yeah.
I need to roll to see if this still hits it. 19 hits it.
19 hits it.
And I don't feel like finding D10, so just use you. Go away. Ooh, 12 this time.
Okay, that's great. Um, okay. All right. Anything else you were doing? Because that was just the moonbeam, correct?
Yeah, that was just the moonbeam.
Okay. Ow.
That's it. Just gonna let that go.
Okay. All right. We are back to free. Remember, it is turned on Nardo at the moment, by the way, just so you guys are aware. Like, it's not looking at either of you two. It is just like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's standing right there. It's not pestering me, and I got bit by it, so I'm shooting it.
Makes sense.
And I get advantage when I shoot at it because he's standing there, so that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
So that is going to be 15 damage with the sneak attack.
Ouch.
How's that snake looking?
It's definitely not as bad as it could be. It's a big snake. It's a big snake. It's still upright. It's bleeding really gross, sticky snake blood, but it doesn't really seem to even notice at the moment. It's very, very much looking at Nardo. All right, so it is snake time. It's snake time, everybody.
It's snake time.
I did back off more too.
Okay.
I got further away.
Yeah, it's going to hold that concentration on you, Nardo, but it is going to start moving toward you and circling you as it's staring you down. Not quite touching you, but its body is sort of moving around you as its head maintains eye contact. Sort of uncoiling from beneath the rock and coiling around your feet. Slowly, though. Slowly. But it's going to keep going like, they're attacking me. They're attacking me. You must make them stop by any means necessary. They are not welcome. That's its whole action. It's just being creepy. Which means it's Nardo's turn.
Am I able to try to resist the charm, or I don't do that often? Does it last for so long, or what?
I think it lasts an hour.
How long is me being charmed?
Yeah, so it needs to. You did not make a wisdom throw.
Is it a concentration thing? Because we hit it twice.
It is not. Okay. Not that I'm double checking as I'm. Let me just double check. No, it does not say concentration. I think that the charm has happened. I think it's just very fixated at the moment on Nardo, if that makes sense. Okay. But it is not concentration, and it does last an hour. It says it regards you as you regard it as a friendly acquaintance. I'm double checking. I always open them up here because I'm not 100% sure all the time. So yeah. I will mention that the creature that is the target is charmed by you until the spell ends or until your companions break your concentration. Do anything.
Anything too?
I think you can try and get him away from it. Or you can break his concentration. Maybe I'm wrong. Hang on, let me reread it. No, that's not it. I apologize. Ignore me. Ignore me. I don't often use charmed person as character. Ignore me. Ignore me. Small text. Sorry. No, it's not concentration either direction from what I'm reading here. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments though. Okay, so yeah, we are Nardo. So hey, you're my buddy now. Gonna be good friends. Good friends.
Well, I guess my character's all saying is like, guys, we should leave it alone and stop hurting it, because that's all he can kind of do at this point.
Make them leave. Make them go. I don't think he's trying very hard.
You know what she's trying to do. Just go ahead and hit me.
It's okay. Hey, listen, you're playing your character the way you choose. That's entirely up to you. All right. So I guess Nardo, if you're just like, please, guys, please go away. This is my buddy. He's my buddy. His name is Snake Guy. All right, Bree, we are back to you.
This is 2, so I don't think 9 hits it, does it?
Nope.
As my action, that's just my concentration one. Keep going. As my action, can I pull Nardo? Can I pull him away and try to?
Yeah.
Pulling him.
Okay.
Come on, dude. No, come on. Nardo. No, let's go this way. Let's go this way. He's not your friend. No. You don't want huggies with him. No.
I
don't want nachos. I want pizza.
I don't know if you both should. Yeah, I would like you both to roll a dexterity, though. Because remember, the snake's starting to coil around your feet. Just to make sure you make it out of there.
Save or just check?
Just to check. Just to see.
But by the way, Bree, with your moonbeam there, you don't roll to attack. It rolls a con save, and it still takes half damage on a save.
Oh, my apologies.
Sorry. It's the first time using it.
Mm-hmm.
You're fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm going to roll for that last one while you guys are rolling. I don't want to do this the wrong way, but I did get a 19, so I apologize.
Yeah, it works out anyway. So
half of whatever you were going to give me.
Yeah, half.
I'll take you down. Yeah, go ahead and give it to me. Cause I don't want to do this the wrong way.
2% of the dogs will work. So.
Thank you for catching. 2. Okay. Hey, it's something.
Oh, I got 14 on mine.
Okay, you managed to pull him without you tripping over the coils. Nardo.
18.
Okay, you both get kind of over and away from that coiled up, creepy coiling snake bits. All right. We are back to free.
You guys did back off a bit?
Mm-hmm.
Not standing next to it yet? Okay.
Yep.
In that case, I'm going to try Insightful Fighting again as a bonus action. I can remember what exactly it needs to do. I roll a Wisdom check. You roll a Deception check.
Okay.
It's my insight versus your deception.
Okay, so that's gonna be 15.
15, and I got a 22. Aha!
Nice. All right.
So all that does for me is I now have advantage against you for the purpose of sneak attack. I don't actually have advantage of you, but it counts as having advantage of you, even if I wouldn't otherwise have it, as long as I don't have disadvantage.
Cool. Is that a trait or a feat?
That is a trait of my Insightful Rogue. I've basically been watching the snake, and I now understand how it moves.
Nice.
So my sneak attack always hits. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. That is a 20 to hit.
Okay.
And 15 more damage.
Wow. Cool. All right. All right. You're getting it somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not for nothing.
And I'm going to go, Nardo, what are you doing? Get back in the fight. Turtle up, man.
Turtle up. Show up. Come on.
Of all the merch that I was thinking of doing for Underworld, now I want a shirt that says "Turtle Up." It means nothing, but it means everything. It's just a picture of Nardo. Just turtle up, dude.
Turtle up, dude.
All right. The snake noticed. Bree,
pizza money tattoo.
This is a pizza money. I should make pizza money like Monopoly money and sell that. All right, Bree. The snake saw you messing with his new friend and was not very happy about that. So it is going to take a lunge at you to bite you as well. Guys, I'm so sorry.
Ooh.
I am
What?
so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I picked this dice for today, and that's what it's giving me. Oh boy, Bree. Oh no.
What did you do, Ray?
All right, so that is 3 piercing, and I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Hang on, let me get the hit points first.
6, right? Doubled.
Oh, doubled to 6. Thank you. I always forget to do that. Thank you.
Auto fail snake. Auto fail
was-
snake.
It was a 21. They are sacred, Kara.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm so
Thank you.
sorry.
Oh, okay. It was a 21.
Mm-hmm.
I would have
All
had
right, so
to
what am
come
I
in
doing?
before to
Con
roll then.
save? Con save?
Constitution saving throw, please.
I got this. She's beefy. Yeah, you got this.
But we will definitely hold on to that auto fail for the snake for next round. Thank you, Karen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll
19. She's got it.
19. Okay. So you are going to just take half of. So it's another 4. Or I'm sorry, another 3. I can't count.
At least it's
3.
not fire.
It's not fun.
It's not fire.
It's not fire. It's 3. What am I doing? Anyway. All right. Cool. Nardo, having stepped back out of
Yeah.
the warm embrace of your nice new friend. By the way, friends, we do have a commercial break coming up, but this is too good to stop. So I want this go for a while, and then we will jump back in.
Has anything changed with me? In a way.
Anything changed backing away? How far did you back away?
I mean, I moved him with me.
I don't know
So-
how far Bree pulled me back.
How's it's on walking speed? 30?
You're still in it. I'm sorry. You can pull him further, but he's still in it right now.
I guess I'm kind of like tapping Bree on the shoulders, like, the snake wants us to go. We gotta go.
Yes, we're going this way, away from your friend.
Yeah, he wants us to go. As I'm pointing away from the snake.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, I'm doing what the snake wants. I'm taking Bree away, who's actually taking me away. So I'm partly doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
So you're continuing to move with
I'm like,
Bree.
yeah,
then.
Bree, let's go.
All right.
What's
Cool.
that?
All right. Bree, what are you up to while all of this is going on?
I
As you're
need
dragging-
you to do a con saving throw of 13 to see if I get how much damage you do.
That is 18.
It's still half. So 11, so half of 11 would be 5. So 5 damage for that.
All right.
And am I still within 60 feet? Because I know I moved 30. What's your...
You're within 60 feet, for sure.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to Sacred Flame him.
Okay. Ouch.
Which he has to do, let's see, dexterity saving throw of 13.
Okay. That's a 7. Okay.
1d8. Still not much.
So, this one,
This one.
it's something. It's
something.
definitely something. All right. Free, we're back to you.
Okie dokie, we'll do another arrow. And that's another
pop
dirty
shot.
20.
Wow, nice. Nice.
And that is 17 this time. Almost max damage.
Wow. Okay. All right. I see what you're doing. All right. Okay. Anything else before I move on? Because Snake, I'm going to honor that auto fail, Kara, if that's okay with you, for what I'm about to do. All right. So I'm going to have the snake turn to where Free was just then and attempt to bite him again. But this very injured snake, that arrow actually kind of went through him and stuck him into the sand just enough so that he couldn't actually make it that far. So Free has actually sort of pinned him to the ground, at least for now, until he rips free, enough to stunt his reach as he just went for that gnarly bite. Those, I mean, that's about how long each tooth is. It's not good. All right, which means we are back to Nardo. Now, Nardo, you are continuing to be pulled. You are now, since you were pulled 30 feet out, as you continue to be pulled another foot or so out, you are now out of the range of the charm. You no longer hear that secondary deep voice. You do still hear the whispering of that snake because it is still speaking to you, being creepy as heck. Not because of concentration of any kind, just because it likes creeping you out. And but it is no longer convincing you of anything. You are well aware that it is just messing.
Oh boy. I'm like, Free. Okay. Thanks, I guess. I don't know what happened. Apparently there's another voice in the snake. It was really compelling. I couldn't do anything to it. Let's see. What do I have for... I do have this. Let's see. All right. I'm not happy right now. After I've just been.
I would be.
I'm going to grab my light crossbow.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire a crossbow bolt at it.
Okay.
So, let's see. And that will be a dirty 20 to hit.
Awesome.
Nice.
And it will take 6 piercing damage.
Okay. You are getting there, guys. You are definitely getting there. All right. Anything else before we pass it on to Bree?
No, not at this time.
Sweet. Bree.
Con save.
Yes, thank you.
I love this spell.
Dirty 20. I apologize.
All right, get them dice back out. Dex save.
All right. That is another 8. Why do I keep getting 8s on dex saves? All right. Didn't make it.
That's all right.
You know, I should be rolling at disadvantage anyway because I'm pinned to the ground, but that worked out, so. That's fine.
We got 5 radiant damage
5. All right.
from the girl who's on fire, because it's what I'm doing now. Fire.
If it wouldn't be copyright stricken when we put this on YouTube, I would play just the little like clip of this girl is on fire every time you did it.
That song went in my playlist for Bree, so yeah.
All right. We are back to Free. Free, you might just make this happen. So let's.
Yep, let's see. We got 1 hour left. 2.
Pink miss,
Something like that.
pink
Oh,
miss.
yeah, that's a 24 to hit.
Okay. All right.
And, that's only a 12.
Okay. All right. This snake is wavering. It took your hit. It is wavering. And it sort of turns its attention to you. And it goes for one more bite. But it's not in its right state of mind. So at this point, I'm going to say it's going to take another like lame jab to get you, completely forgetting it is still in the ground. It is not strong enough to pull itself out. It is just sort of wavering from side to side at you, not quite getting to you, which means that it is currently Nardo's turn. Get him, Nardo. It's totally focused on Free right now.
All right. Let's see.
This has been cinematic.
How far away am I?
You are
From the
currently
snake?
between 30 and 60 feet because you've been moving.
All right. It was outside of the 30 feet is where the thing stopped.
Well, it stops now that you've moved out of it. Yeah. So you're out of it at the moment.
Okay.
Anything over 30.
But yeah, it was when I broke past 30 feet away that the effect ended. Correct?
Yes, that is what I am reading here. I still have it open.
Okay. I just wanted to check because I'm gonna basically remain within that minimum range away, because I want to be able to use. I have what's my movement? Okay. Yeah, so I want to be able to move up and be able to attack with my sword. Kawabunga style.
Okay.
So that is going to be Patreon Saints, help me!
No! Oh no, this is so cool.
Garbage.
What did you roll so we can get people to?
I rolled a 2, plus my 5 makes 7. That is not enough.
I couldn't even fudge it for you. I'm sorry. I was like, if it's close, I might just. All right.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We need to. We have
Maybe it's got
Carrot
advantage.
Chapel that could drop a crit.
Now, do you want me
or...
to give advantages to Nardo or anything? Because I'm about to move on here, and wow, we've gone around the room here. All right, Bree.
Go with the moonbeam, Bree.
Con 13, please, for the moonbeam.
This might do it. Nope, that is a 17. I apologize.
All right,
So
so now
somehow-
a dexterity save for 13 to beat.
Oh man.
Beat it. Low.
12.
Yes.
Or the
Okay.
snake needs a -5 on its con save for the moonbeam to do full damage.
What was that? I'm sorry. It needs what?
Minus
A
five.
-5 on its save.
It needs it.
Oh, it gets a
Problem is,
-5?
most of your big saints are actually playing in the game. We can't use our points.
I know.
All right. Yeah. So it get whatever -5 from that because it already made it, right? Or didn't make it, right?
We're just fishing for it right now.
It didn't make the second one, but just go ahead and roll damage. It's super close between your half damage on your moonbeam and the other.
Yeah, you're gonna get
probably
this.
got
I promise you. You don't even have to count.
Oh, okay.
I know for
So
a fact.
it's 9. So whatever half a 9 was.
Yeah, you got it. I was gonna say, unless you rolled like real bad, I promise you, you have absolutely the snake wavers
First, come on, fire!
and
Good job by fire now.
To the ground in a big, giant lump, which means it is finally time. So late, but so good for some confessions. And I'm going to start with the victor of that. Oh, hang on. Where is it? Victor of that battle there. Go ahead.
I mean, it was just, it hit my friend and I got angry and it just special moonbeam cannoned it. It's good.
Yeah.
That was a weird experience. The snake was talking to me, but there was another voice that was really, really compelling. I wanted to be its friend. But where did the voice come from? There was only one thing. Why did I hear 2 voices? I'm hungry. Is there any pizza around here?
You walked away from the pizza.
I guess we can make some snake jerky. It'll dry really fast out here in the desert. I'm going to collect some of this thing's poison too. But oh wow, that was, I didn't like getting bit. Oh, that was not fun.
No, it's almost like you didn't like it one bit. Huh. Anyway. All right. For those of you still managing to watch, as I say the dumbest things I've ever said, you are watching the Underworld, and this episode is brought to you by a bunch of different things like Ren Adventures Castle. Why can I always can't get this one up. No, I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to start with Mavs Mobile Mercantile. Stickers, mugs, magnets, and more can all be yours. Available at mavsmobilemercantile.com. And of course it went away. This is my luck. Also, it is brought to you by Ren Adventures Destination D&D New Orleans tour. Our England tour kicks off, oh my gosh, in what, like a week and a half? But our next tour is November 19th to the 23rd in New Orleans. Oh my gosh, last year's was so much fun. Those who went had a great time, and we are doing it all again. You can take tours by day and play D&D. By night, all kinds of spooky, fun things await you. And also, you can end your tour with a trip to the Louisiana Renaissance Fair to see all of your channel favorites. So many, if not, I think most of our players and characters here on Nat 21 are present at the New Orleans. Yeah. Oh man, we got puns tonight, guys. We got puns. Are available to see at the New Orleans, the Louisiana Renaissance Festival. So definitely check that one out. It is going to be an absolute blast. We are also brought to you by Whimsy Grotto. Imaginative creations galore, available at whimsygrotto.com. Also, we're brought to you by Tabletop Teas. What do your favorite characters and nerdy pop culture references taste like? Well, we know what clerics taste like after my conversation with Bree today online, who was drinking the cleric flavored tea, which sounded amazing. You can find out for the purchase from tabletopteas.com. You can also catch creator Z at twitch.tv/ZGoesMeet doing some amazing games and adorable games, gaming with her son, which is fantastic. We love that. Let's see. We actually saw some of these earlier, so I will just let you know. Our signature metal dice are available in Druidic Green. They're also available in purple. All of our stuff is available to purchase at nat21adventures.com. We've actually been working on the website a little bit. It's nice and shiny, a little shinier than it was before. If you want to check that out, if you haven't been there in a while, make sure that you are checking out all of our merch. But the most important thing of all is that we cannot be here. We cannot bring the nonsense. We cannot do all of the things we are doing without you. Yes, folks, it is thanks to your support and viewership that we can bring you spooky campaigns just like this one with giant snakes. Yeah, every day of the week, pretty much. So here, oh no, now it comes back. That's messing with me. Here's to you, everyone. Huzzah. And also shout out to our moderator with the most, who is doing this out of his heart. Thank you. And I do have some feedback from somebody. Not sure who it is. Anyway, all right. In the meantime, I'm gonna get everybody out of here for a second. All right. Oh, I think it is Nardo because that's the one that's not working. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna try you guys one at a time. All right. So you have completely eliminated that snake, but it still sort of stands in your way. It did collapse. There is a little gap above it. If you would like to try and sneak in, you have to climb over its decimated corpse, though. So
I will definitely do my best to squeeze over the snake and get in there.
okay. Yeah, you manage. You slip and slide a little bit, but you manage to get in there. It's very, very dark. There is no light coming in this area just yet.
They still have the 1 hour of dark vision.
Okay. Oh, they do. Okay. So you see what is a cave system. It is a smaller cave system. There's one major hallway, and at the end of the hallway, you actually see like torchlight coming from around the corner. We'll say that since you have dark vision.
Well, I'll sneak towards the torchlight.
Okay.
Before you go, I pat you on your back for guidance.
Okay. All right. All right. The other two of you are following, correct?
At a distance.
Okay. And Nardo, I'm just going to keep you muted until it's time for you to check because I'm not sure what's going on here. All right. As you round the corner, Free. There you go. Still doing it. There we go. All right. Free, you are going to see that there is an actual like corridor, like a stone corridor, actually built up. There are torches along the walls. There are a couple of locked, closed wooden doors, and there is a door that's ajar right at the end of the hallway.
Well, let's go peek through the door that's ajar and make sure that we're not going to get surprised while they're messing with other ones.
Okay. Bree and Nardo, yes or no? You were still following, correct?
I'm going to stay at a distance because I'm disadvantaged at stealth because of my armor. So I'm just going to stay back from them and try not to make noise.
Okay. Awesome. So you are going to see Free is going to kind of be like peeking his head in around. Free, give me a perception, or if you want to check for traps actively, you can do that too.
Yes. I'll check for traps actively, which is a 15.
Okay.
And I can use my which one is it for looking for important things? Eye for detail is perception. Okay, good. The perception is only an 11.
Okay. You don't notice anything that looks amiss. It looks like a regular door. You don't see anything shimmering or anything like little locks on the anything, that's alarming. But you do see into the room. There is a table strewn with papers. There is a little candle sort of under glass that is lit. And it looks, if the candle is still burning, it has burned almost all the way down, but it definitely had to have been within the last couple of hours that someone had lit it. At least that's the way it would work above ground and out of the underworld. And then there is sort of a spiral staircase that spirals down into the darkness at the other end of the room.
And nobody else is in here?
You do not see another person in here, no. Or creature of any kind.
Okay. And just to let you know, I do have a new ability that actually makes it a lot easier for me to spot if there's something or someone hiding.
Okay. I will let you know that you're welcome to use it at this point. I'm glad I know that. There's nothing in here. It's not a very big room.
Okay. All right. Well, since that seems to be okay for the minute, let's check these other doors for traps.
Okay. There are 2 doors. There's one on your right, one on your left, further toward where you just turned in, on the far end of the hallway, back that way. I'm going to have you go to the door on the right. It appears to be a locked wooden door with just a single iron lock on it. If you want to detect magic, if you want to look for traps that way, but you do not see anything, don't feel anything, don't hear anything.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll kind of motion them up that, if there's nobody in there, we're kind of alone for the moment.
Okay.
There was somebody here recently. A couple hours ago, maybe. Depending on how long that candle burned. But let's go ahead and pick the lock on the door on the right. Crit.
Okay.
Nat 21.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Nice. You actively get that lock open. When you look inside, that door opens onto what seems like a little storage or utility closet. It has some spare paper, some spare writing utensils, and it also has bags of corn feed, big flour sack bags, open, with a dried millet or corn feed inside of it.
That wouldn't be snake food. Not unless you have a vegetarian snake. That would be kind of weird.
Sorry, I have kids walking in.
You're okay. You're totally fine.
All right. I'll leave to them to study further there, and I'll check the other door and make sure that we're not going to get blown up.
Well, no promises you won't get blown up, but I don't know about the door doing it. But let's find out. All right.
17 for that check.
Okay. You don't see anything at all. This appears to be very similar to the other door. It's made of the same wood. It's got the same lock on it.
Well, let's see if my experience with the lock helped. Nope, it didn't. I got a 10.
Did you use your guidance already?
I don't think a 14 is going to make a difference. I rolled a net 2, so.
Yeah,
that's either really high with us tonight or really low.
There's no middle
between.
Ground. Yeah. I think that means we all need new dice.
This dice is going to be the last one. I'm going to dig in the big old D20 dice bag I made and find another set.
Nardo, I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to ask what you are up to because I feel bad that you're not able to tell me just yet. So go ahead. I'm going to
You muted him.
Okay. Yeah, I have the ability to unmute myself because I'm in as admin as well. So Free just tried to pick door. I'm gonna see if I can help force it with my strength. Let's see. And at the moment, I still have. I still got the perks active for a little bit, so we're going to do my couple of rolls. That and that. So I have advantage on checks that where you use strength. I have a +2. So I rolled a 19 and a 20 dirty to force the door that Free couldn't open.
Okay. I muted you again. All right. Just a heads up. And I will let you mute and unmute yourself. My apologies for that one. Okay. Yeah, so you definitely bang that door open. That lock is toast. It was just a simple iron lock. And when you look in this room, it's not in disarray. It's just a bunch of shelves. It's not messy, but it's also not very well organized. There are stacks of what look like ledger books. And there's also a couple of like buckets. There is some like well-worn blankets. And then there's a couple of ledger books sort of stacked haphazardly, some candles, stuff like that, sort of stacked on these shelves somewhat haphazardly, as if someone had just sort of rifled through it recently.
Everybody there? Okay. I lost connection for a second.
You're okay.
Can I see what's on the ledger?
Sure. So these ledgers are very old. They're made of paper and they're leather bound, but they seem like almost crumbling. They're ancient. If you would like to pick one up and take a look at it, you see that the front reads Book of the Dead, and then you see volume 300.
Can I wrap it in some feathers and some cloth, something to keep it from disintegrating? I don't know if I should read this right now. I'm gonna read it right now.
You could certainly wrap it in something, try and protect it. If you have any kind of like oilskin cloak or something that you would wrap food, whatever you're wrapping. There you go. You're not gonna really need that in here. All right. Absolutely, you can wrap that up.
Okay.
All right. Anything else in this particular room you guys would like to check out, or the other one?
You said there was papers and stuff in the other room?
Yes, it's not quite a desk, but like a big table in the center with a bunch of open scrolls, books. There's definitely a candle illuminating those things. Some ink, some quills, stuff like that.
I'm just going to give the room a good quick scan and make sure there's not, another way out of this room or, a secret panel or something.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, 21.
Okay, you do not find anything. You're running your hands along it's very dusty, running your hands along the shelves. It looks like it wasn't always very frequently used, and it's odd that it looks recently scrambled. You will notice, though, that the spots where you're taking dust off, your hands are taking dust off, but there are other spots that look like the dust has been wiped from those locations as you're looking. Again, as if someone was just kind of in here recently.
That's interesting.
I'm just going to put scrolls in my bag. Anything that looks important that kleptomaniac me.
We're still in the closet the shelves, correct? Have we moved to the next room? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we're still in the closet room. I am.
Yeah, I mean, there's no scrolls there. There's just those books, but you can put as many as you want. There's like a dozen in there, Bree, if you want to take more. Yeah, I figured. All right.
I'm going to investigate where that dust was cleared and see if I can understand anything about, was there something there specifically that was moved, or is it somebody rummaging?
You will notice, I'll just keep this on the same that you rolled a 21. You notice that there's definitely a little round spot where there was once a candle. Someone grabbed another candle.
But the candle's in the other room? Or
Could
this
be.
room?
No, the lit candle is in the other room, burning down still.
Well, I don't see much more in here. I guess we'd go check the other room.
Okay. All right. So yes, you have a bunch of things across this table, a lot of papers, but they're all sort of scattered to the sides of the table. In the center by the lit candle that's still going. It's pretty far down, but it's still going. There is a scroll that is open and laid flat And there's also, you can see like a piece of note paper sat on top of it with a quill and ink just beside it, as if the quill had just been used and sort of lain down.
Bree, this more magical stuff may be in your interest.
No. Can I first take like some charcoal I got from a fire and just kind of roughly go over some of those papers to see if it's got like an indentation or something that I can tell what's written?
What do you mean? Like a rubbing? You're gonna rub the charcoal
Yeah.
onto the papers? Okay, so they're all papers with, like, they're not just blank papers. They have like notes.
Okay. Never mind.
Yep, no, you're good. I just want to make sure.
Control, delete that.
Yeah.
I just got a little magical amulet last session that lets me do detect magic. If I can find the notes on it.
I believe it had to be charged in moonlight specifically, which I think it was when you found it, because it hasn't been used.
I mean, I could have thrown it in damn moonlight. Oh, sorry.
No, you're okay. That word is fine. That's not going to get. I mean, if we have like another episode with Jacques the Whipper and Shakespeare Approves going back and forth, that's when we lose our funding and our reputation. But you know what? What is reputation to start with?
Okay, I'm going to use the Aurora amulet and see if I can find anything with that pings magic.
You know what it is? It's the discretion of YouTube, to be perfectly honest, Kara. It's weird how they work, and some things do, some things don't. I still don't claim to understand it, but all right. You are going to notice something strange. The note paper that's sitting on the scroll doesn't quite light up as you would believe if it was like created by a school of magic. It's almost letting off heat. Not quite a visual thing, but you feel that it's almost radiating. Kind of like that. Nothing in particular. Just
What
sort of.
is it with things that are hot? I mean, I burned myself as a child once, and it cusses me ever since.
It's your luck, I guess. I don't mean for this to keep happening to you specifically, but
that scroll is pinging weird hot vibes. It's like is it a temperature hot or is it?
It's a temperature hot, and it's not. Okay, go ahead, Nardo. Okay, never mind. It's not that it's like volcanic hot, but it's just like warmth. You just sort of feel a warmth,
like an aura. Spiritually,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, an aura of warmth, or even a temperature if you get close.
I can't tell if it's trapped or anything like that from that, right? Just that it's magic.
No, just that it's magic.
That scroll's magic. It's magic. It's pinging. It's glowing. I want to touch it. Oh, the note.
On top. The piece of.
All right. I'm going to just pick it up. What does it say?
Okay. All right. So if you're going to read it, it feels warm to the touch. Not hot, just warm. It feels warm as you pick it up. And the ink is still drying, or at least the parts. It looks like it was scribbled quickly. And parts of it are still sort of pooled and drying. And it reads, Lieutenant Iambulis, His Majesty has acquired yet another of my mother's mortal victims to add to his collection. This time, I admit, it was my doing. She was just so beautiful, so tragic when I saw her there, that I couldn't help but intervene. Therefore, it has fallen upon me to hide it from her here in my realm of the underworld. I charge you with the care of this wretched thing for the time being, at least until further instruction from His Majesty. Hopefully, Uncle Minois will find a use for this one soon. It hurts my heart to see her kept in such a way. It is not signed. I mean, you work.
She is here. That's got to be who we're looking for.
It's got. She's
Bro,
here.
you said the ink was drying.
It's
Which
still
means
kind
it
of
was just
tacky.
here. Okay. We need to find another way out because it didn't pass by us. Right.
There's a stairwell down here in the back corner.
Free, lead the way.
Guided.
Sneaky.
All right.
Yeah. Didn't need the guidance.
Okay. All right.
That's why I try to give it every chance I get.
All right.
So you were going to, are you actively sneaking?
Yep.
Okay. All right. There are still some torches on these walls as it goes down. It's like a medieval stairwell. It's that stone staircase that spirals. You can't really see anything but the walls beside you as it sort of goes down. And when you get to the bottom, you see that it actually looks sort of like a jail cell, a dungeon cell, except the bars are open. However, inside of that little jail room, that little cell, yeah, you see this.
Well, hello, majestic creature.
It's pretty.
Are you here? I just got fed a few minutes ago. Are you here for me? It's a talking horse. Of course.
Hello. We weren't specifically here for you. There is somebody else we were looking for.
Oh, well, I'm the only one here, and I've just been fed. Has His Majesty decided what to do with me? Is that why you're here? I keep waiting.
I'm not sure.
Well, who are you and what are you looking for? Maybe I can help.
We're here looking for another mortal to take her back to our realm.
You're mortal. You're mortals. You're here and you're mortals? Whoa.
Yeah. That seems to upset lots of people around here, which is kind of why we're here to get her.
No, it's okay. Kind of. Technically, I am too. It's so nice to have other mortals down here. Oh, it's been a long few days or months. I don't know. Time is weird down here.
What's your name? How can we help you? Can we get
me?
these chains off you?
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm actually all right. It's sort of for my own good. I'm not used to the wings yet. I keep kind of hurting people and myself. But I'm Talia. Hi, I'm sort of mortal. Or am I dead? I don't know what's happening. It's pretty bad down here, actually. I'm really glad to see you. I usually only see, the lieutenant, and he's not as nice of a friendly face as you guys are. But he brings me food, and he told me that it's actually gonna kind of be a while before they figure out what to do with me, because something happened just now, and I'm gonna have to wait until that gets solved. So, is that true? Do you know?
Did you manage to hear what they had said had happened that had them all in the fuss?
No, I've been here. I've only spoken to two people. Well, one is a god. I don't know if it counts as people, but you know.
Well, would you like to come with us?
Oh, I can't. No, but thank you. I'm here for my own safety. Actually, it's not going to work out if I go somewhere else.
Oh, we'll keep you plenty safe. We'll make sure nothing comes of harm to you. And you get to be outside. You can stretch your wings, and we'll help you teach you how to fly.
No, you know what? I appreciate that so much. Honestly, I trust Hydros to keep me safe here, and that's what he said he was going to do. And I'm terrified of Her Majesty, so I'm going to just stay put. But I wish you luck on your journey. I've done enough. I've done enough running, and I've done enough being afraid, and I'm good. But thank you.
You said you just got here? What were you running from before?
Well, you're not from Marai, are you?
What gave you that idea?
No, it's fine. Her Majesty is really scary. So, I angered her. Never a good idea. So I angered her. It was not a good choice. I wasn't thinking. And as I was running, because I knew she was going to come find me, I sort of prayed to Hydros, and I asked him to send a shadow across the sun. You know, he's able to do that, and maybe hide me for the time being, so Queen Olfine doesn't see me. But one moment I was cowering in the grass, and the next I was this. I was this. So he helped. He helped me out, but I kind of became a monster. So I really don't belong up there, and
But you are beautiful. You are not a monster. You are beautiful.
Thank you. I liked the way I was, but this, I guess this is better than ending up in her realm, or what worse she would have done to me. There's nothing left for me up on Marai anyway, and Hydros offered me protection, and he's been really nice. He's a really nice guy. If you're a god, you'd think that you'd be really rude and full of yourself, but man, he is the nicest guy. He's really cute, too. Don't tell him I said that. He's really attractive. I don't need to go with him, is what I'm saying. I am a horse, though.
But you weren't a horse.
Right.
Whoa there. Slow down there. And what did you mean you weren't what you were before?
Let me back up. I owe you. You're being so nice to me. Hang on. Okay, so not being from Marai. Let me walk you through this one. Okay, so I am from Marai. I'm immortal. Hey, cool. And I was given in marriage, as you do. You know, young ladies get given in marriage. That's what happens. And of course, I didn't love the guy. Nobody really does. But unfortunately, I loved somebody else. Actually, my best friend since I was a little girl. Yay, go me. It was going great. But you know, I really did not want this to happen. I begged my father to release me from my fate, but he refused. So, being a coward, I did it. I married the guy that I didn't love, and my beautiful, sweet Saphira, she sailed away from Marai forever. And yeah, that's when I cursed Her Majesty Olfine's name. I hated her for creating marriage, and I hated her for creating beauty, because she did that too. And that was what broke my heart, and I shouldn't have done it. You don't curse a god, and you definitely don't curse the queen. So I started running. And you caught up to me at that point. That's where our story started. So if it wasn't for Hydros, I would not be here. I would be doing a lot worse. Don't curse the gods. Please don't. Just don't do it. They don't like it. Especially not her.
Sounds like it. So, You've only been here for a couple of days. Do you know a way out of this tunnel place?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The lieutenant Ambulance uses it. There's like a grate outside of here. I know that there is a master key. He keeps a key on him. It's kind of really shiny, so I don't know what kind of key it is, but I know he keeps a spare over by the oasis. If you want to go find it there, that might be helpful. Yeah, and you just unlock it and go in, and that's where he comes and goes from. So, I mean, Hydros just appears, but he is a god, so I don't know how he does that. I wouldn't suggest that as your solution. Please don't tell him I think he's hot. I wouldn't use that phrasing either. Don't do that. Thank you. He's a god.
A hot god, apparently.
They all are, though. Anyway, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. You keep doing what you're doing, and I'm going to keep being a horse. So, yeah.
Right on.
Would you like to not be a horse?
Well, sort of. I would, but I appreciate the offer. That's really nice of you. I just don't want to insult Hydros. I mean, he was the one that was helping me, and His Majesty was promised a Pegasus. And if I'm not a Pegasus, well, we know what it's like to anger gods. And if I don't want to anger Her Majesty, the Queen of Mortals, I definitely do not want to upset the King of the Dead. Okay, so we're good. We're good. I'm good. But thank you. That's very nice of you. I'll learn how to do it. They give me feed and water, and I'll eventually learn how to fly without hurting myself. So that's good. But thank you.
Just keep on it. You're gonna do great.
Oh, you're travelers, right? You're from Morocco, right?
We.
Good. Oh, can you do me an enormous favor, since I'm going to be down here for eternity?
Sure.
Oh, good. Good.
Well,
Okay.
it depends on what it is. If we can't help, we may.
No, it's fine. I just I know that Saphira is somewhere because she sailed away, and she's not on Mirai, so she's out there somewhere doing something. Please tell her that I'm gonna wait down here for her. Even though I messed up before, I'm not gonna do it again.
We could do that.
Okay.
His name was Talia? Is that right?
Oh, that's my name. Yes.
Oh, yes, okay.
Thank you.
Notes. Sorry. Reasons.
Nice. You
Go
guys
ahead.
are all so nice. I am so glad you came here. Good luck on your journey with what you're doing. I can ask Hydros to help you if you really are looking for some. No? He's
Actually,
so
we're our mission is supposed to be a little bit of a secret, so it would be super wonderful if you know people didn't know that we were here. We kind of only stopped in this cave to try and figure out what happened to that big snake outside.
Yeah, it was dead when we got here.
Oh, what a shame. What a shame. That was His Majesty's favorite snake he has down here. I'm glad it wasn't you guys. Yeah, no, I'll pass it along that it just died. That's such a shame. Poor thing. Well, I mean, it's not really dead down here. Still don't quite know how that works. Anyway, good luck with you and your journey. If you want to go grab the key, it shouldn't be too difficult. They just keep it hung up on one of the big trees, so you can just grab it. Use it to get out the grate on the back.
Well, we very much appreciate that.
Thank
if
you.
if we see your friend, we'll tell her. We'll give her your message.
That's so nice. Thank you. That's really sweet. I appreciate it. Good luck. I can't wave. I'm a horse.
Stop. Back to the oasis.
All right. Well, friends, as you exit the cave, and I apologize, Nardo has not had much time to talk with this one because of the sound issue, but I think it is time for some confessions because we have reached the end of our journey here today.
Okay, whatever voodoo doll I was gonna have. Pegasus, Pegasus! Oh my God, this. I'm freaking out. I wanted to see one of those since I was a little child, and I have to play it cool. And it was so pretty. It was fluffy, and it was saying, "Okay, I was cool." Okay, they don't know. They don't know. How could they know? You like Pegasus? They don't know.
So, we've met a Pegasus. It's not a Pegasus. Giant snake with another person speaking through it. Still more questions than answers. Maybe Talia knows where I can get some pizza. I'll have to ask her.
Okay, I got my little vial of snake venom, and now we're gonna get out of here before the lieutenant comes back and go. I think that's our good idea for today. And ow.
You know what? I'm gonna give her a confession. They were so nice. They were the nicest. It's really nice to have a friendly face around here. Yeah. Time is weird around here, but I feel like I just got here and all of a sudden there was another problem, and I heard Hydros going, "Oh, well, if my mother wasn't angry now, then she is now." So that's not good. I hope they have good luck. I hope they're not involved with whatever that's about. Olfine is scary, and oh boy, Minoas is scarier. So I hope they do well. I'm gonna go eat some oats. Some corn. They gave me corn. Anyway. I felt like she needed it there. All right. Thank you all so much for joining us today. This has been one heck of an episode. You are still not out of this realm, friends, which means you do have to continue onward in our next episode, but that's no problem. Plenty of adventure in store. Now, this is a reminder that we do have shows Monday through Friday, just about every week here on the channel. It is currently Ren Fair season, so we are running a little bit sparse with our shows, but we have new shows coming next month. So stay tuned. Make sure you are checking on our website. You are also checking on our Instagram every morning in our stories. We will post what is going to be live on our channel if there's any changes. Till next time, friends, I have been your dungeon mistress with the mostest, Autumn Ingenue. And remember, what a regular 20 just won't do. Oh gosh, this poor dice. You need a nat 21. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Enjoy your day, and we will see you back again with this show next month. It's going to be great. I'll see you guys.